Alrighty, Ernie is gonna be sitting in, as is the norm, and this is gonna be Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. A classic. Where the wild things are. There's the wild things. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief one of a kind. That is one mighty big hammer for one little fella, I will say. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Oh, twin grumpy fellow. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Ooh. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. It's even got his name on it. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Ooh, what an odyssey. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Those are some wild things. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called them the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." What a debutante. Oh, look at them swinging through the trees like little monkeys. And giving him a piggyback ride through the forest of wild things. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up on being king of where the wild things are. They're all tuckered out, going to bed. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said, no. The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. Some of these pages are hard to turn. And into the night of his very own room, where he found supper waiting for him. Oh. Are you a wild thing, Ern? And it was still hot. That was where the wild things are.